Speaking generally, we see crimes involving guns and children far too often than we like to.
The prosecutor's office is weighing charges against a Tacoma man after a boy was hit in the head by a bullet that came from his upstairs neighbor's apartment in Federal Way.
It's a reminder of how quickly things can change.
Investigators believe Cletus Keyshawn Ford fired a gun towards the floor in the second floor unit. It traveled down to the first floor, grazing the 3-year-old's head.
So we argued that he should be held on $300,000 bail. We're grateful that the court set that at $250,000. He is still in custody and is expected to remain there.
We stopped by the apartment where the child was hurt. Nobody was home to comment. Tuesday, we did talk to a woman who was in the upstairs apartment when the shooting happened. She said it was a careless act and that Ford had brought a gun over while visiting and was apparently checking it when it went off. Newly obtained court documents show that investigators found Cletus was in the room where the bullet hole originated from, and a woman informed officers that Cletus was the one who accidentally discharged a firearm in the apartment. She observed Cletus with the firearm and heard him talk about stashing it in her vehicle. After a search, a Masterpiece Arms 9mm with the serial number partially scraped off was recovered and seized, according to documents.
And I think whenever you see a case like this, what people want to know is the prosecutors are acting on it quickly on those referrals from police, and we certainly are.
Court documents state that Federal Way Records conducted a criminal history check on Cletus, which revealed him as a 5-time convicted felon, violating the Uniformed Firearms Act. Ultimately, the 3-year-old boy survived with a graze to the head, but needed stitches.
In the last 7 months, we've charged more than 300 unlawful gun possession charges because those crimes need to have clear accountability.
McNerthney says the prosecutor's office is reviewing the case. They just received it from police today. He says they could have a charging decision in the case as early as Wednesday. Reporting in Federal Way, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.